Taco Tuesday.
Alright.
We live.
You bitch.
You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
Let's go. Yeah.
Full Nelson coming at you live.
Alright.
You know every stream I do is super fire.
That's true.
And I go hard as a motherfucker.
What up, Westside? What up, VP?
Let's get to the show.
Boom, 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 boom. Thanks for being here, y'all. Welcome to Taco Tuesday. Let's get it started. It's Full Nelson Live. Thanks for being here on YouTube with your boy. We cracking one open. It's a pumpkin beer, and it's a pumpkin season. Everybody that's new to the channel, welcome. I like to see familiar faces as well. What up, Lance? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being here. Thank you so much to everybody who took their time out of their day. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and that means a lot. So let's get it. Let's just jump right into it, like my boy Philly DeFranco says. Let's go. I just wanted to open up with a few blessings. I was able to get a few nice things this week, some new cops, and I think I might have mentioned this on one of my last streams. This is some tools that is going to help me be able to bring you guys some even better videos, so I'm excited. Boom. Spider-Man. Picked up the Blu-ray for Spider-Man Homecoming. Finally, Spider-Man is in the MCU, which is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If you're a fan of the movies and you wanted to see Spider-Man tag along with Iron Man and Captain America the way you've seen them on the big screen the last 10 years, then this is a big one for you. I was able to get a deal on this bad boy for $9.99. Another big thing that I got. This is going to help me make so many more videos, and just I feel more confident putting my camera on this thing, because the last tripod that I had, it went out on me. It straight up went out on me, y'all. It would fall right over. So I was very limited in what I could do, and hence the videos got kind of boring. Some of my freedoms were limited because I couldn't put this camera in these crazy places that I wanted. So that's why I got this next thing. Boom, the Joby GorillaPod 3K kit. If I'd like, I could put it on a tree branch, or I could just stand it up on a table or a bar, wherever you want. You could put it on rocks because all the legs are kind of bendy and they change however you want, so that's good. Believe it or not, guys, I'm excited about this. It's a calculator. Boom, a calculator. TI-36X Pro. This is the perfect calculator for me. I don't need a graphing calculator, but I do need a scientific calculator that'll do things that I need. And this has a great display, battery, and solar powered. And it's a top of the line scientific calculator that TI makes. And I got it because I always calculate stuff, and I'm always using my iPhones, which are great. But sometimes you just want that classic thing, just to boom, do some equations, do some problems. So yeah, that is just something I'm very thankful for this week. I was able to cop a couple of things, and just wanted to say, one's for business, because YouTube is like a hobby, but I take it serious like business. So that's for business. This is for entertainment. And damn, I guess you could say that this is used for business too. Dodgers or Red Sox? I'm going to go with the Red Sox for my boy Nigel. You know what I mean? He's a big diehard Red Sox fan. I have a history. The Red Sox have won me some money before. So personally, if the Red Sox won me money, then I'm going to go with them again this year. I have a good feeling. I'm going to place a bet. $10, $20, we'll see. I remember when they won that World Series after the curse. They broke the curse that year. I was in like 7th grade, and it was a crazy year. World Series, Red Sox won it, and I won $5 in 7th grade. So I won a little bit of money with the Red Sox, and I'm going to go with them again. What did y'all eat today? Breakfast, lunch? What was the best thing that you ate today on Tuesday? We're a bunch of foodies here, so I want to hear what everybody ate today. Personally, I'm going to tell you what I ate. This was so good. I went into the kitchen, I was pretty hungry. I hadn't eaten all day. It was probably like 2 o'clock already. And I'm one of those people, I don't care what time it is. If I want some breakfast, I'll eat breakfast. Morning, afternoon, evening. I don't care. So I was in the mood for some breakfast. What up, OG Aaron? Thanks for tuning in. But I will say this. I went into the kitchen and I said, I want an egg sandwich. And I had a bolillo roll, a fresh bolillo roll, not from HEB, not from some mega grocery store. This was from a little Mexican spot. And I opened up that bolillo roll. I cut it in half. I didn't want to make a huge sandwich. I cut it in half. Then I sliced it down the middle. Threw a little butter on there and I toasted it. Just a little bit of butter. Not too much. And then I did the unthinkable. I grabbed a half a piece of weenie and then I sliced it down the middle and I, boom, put those on the pan. I grabbed myself an egg, cracked it, dropped it right there on the hot pan, started frying. All these ingredients right there on the same pan because it was so big. I had each one on each section, just not even touching each other, just cooking. Then my bread was ready. I put that on the plate. Threw a little bit of mayo on there. The weenie was ready, so I picked it up. I put it on the bread. Next, my egg was almost done. So I flipped it over and I dumped a pile of cheddar cheese on top of it while it was cooking in the pan. I let that cheese melt and the egg cook. I picked it up off the pan, put it on that bread, and then I put it all together and sandwiched it up. I ate that little half sandwich. It was the size of maybe an Egg McMuffin biscuit from McDonald's. But damn it, it was so packed with flavor that I was just blown away by what I had created. And it nourished me without filling me too much, if you know what I mean. I was able to eat it, enjoy it, and get on with my day without being too stuffed. Look at this lineup for Aluna Festival happening this weekend in San Antonio, Texas. Tell me what you think. On Saturday, we got Cardi B, Nicki Jam, Tyler the Creator, Dioro, Becky G, Rich the Kid, Lil Baby, Shoreline Mafia, Tierra Whack, Wissa Funeral, Wi-Fi's Funeral, Noah North, Angel Cintron, and Marissa Rose Mieja. Great, some pretty big names up there, yo. Cardi B, Dioro, Rich the Kid, Lil Baby. Yo. All right, Sunday. Because you could do 1 or 2 days, or you could do either or. So you could just go to one or the other. But Sunday, you got 2 Chainz. You got Lil Pump. You got Dylan Francis. You got Young Thug. You got GTA. You got Gunna. You got Black Boy JB. You got Smoke Perp, Rico Nasty, and Saweetie. And Bambi and Graceland Gomez. Some pretty big names on Sunday as well. I mean, 2 Chainz, Lil Pump, Dylan Francis, Young Thug. The whole second line, GTA, Gunna, Black Boy JB. These are some big names. These are some big names that have been lighting up the music world on fire in the past couple of months. So the fact that they're all together in one festival across 2 days right here in my city that I live in, San Antonio, Texas, I think that's a big deal, y'all. And I think I may have to go to see this one. I might have to do that. Let me see. I gotta flip a coin app on my phone. So let's see. If you guys think I should go to Luna, let me know. Yes or no. Go or no. But I'm gonna go ahead and tap this thing to flip it. Heads, I don't go. Tails, I do go. Because tails never fails. and I kind of do want to go. So let's see. We're going to do this right now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Tails. 2 out of 3. Oh shit. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Y'all ready for this? Ooh, that's one against Malona. Let's go one more time. Oh, tails! Tails 2 times, baby! Tails 2 times. You know what the fuck it is. You know what the fuck that means. I'm going to Aluna, baby. But I don't know if I'm going to go for both days. So what do you guys think? So let's get into it. The hottest foodie news. We're going to start this story off right. Oh, wow. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I forgot to put the mute on. Hear that? You know what I mean? I'm talking about. You don't hear it, but if I drop in a bunch of viewers, I know why. Oh, well. The real ones will stick with me. When's that mixed meal video coming? That shit is still in the works, Playboy. It's been a minute. I'm sorry. I got all this other shit on the plate, too. Boom. Boom. We're talking about a $6 thin crust from Little Caesars. This is a new item. Little Caesars just unveiled at the price of $6. They're going to sell you a hot and ready pepperoni pizza for just $6. Now, personally, to me, it looks like there's not even no damn crust on there. It looks like they just burnt the cheese. I'm gonna have to really try this one on purpose. And you know, to me, this reminds me of investigative journalism. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys the story and see what the fuck this is. You know what I mean? Because this is a thin crust pizza, and to me personally, this shit is looking like they put the cheese right on the grill or right on the oven, and then they put the pepperoni on top of the cheese, and they just burnt some cheese for you. Speaking of Nightmare King, that's our next story. Nightmare King at not Whataburger, but the home of the Whopper, Burger King. Burger King unveiled this new Nightmare King, which has a green bun, crispy chicken fillet, along with a charbroiled beef patty sandwiched between slice cheese in there that's melted. This does have bacon, onions, and mayo on it as well. And Burger King said it was certified to give you nightmares, and I think it did. Personally, I did the review. If you guys haven't seen that video, go check it out at the end of this show, because that's my Halloween special video for you this year, and I did get silly with it at the beginning, so I hope you guys enjoy it. But I did do the full review, and I gave it my open opinion. I won't spoil what I thought about it, but I will say this: it was gross, so I guess I just spoiled it. But if you still want the full review, go check it out, because I put a lot of work into it, and I think it's a really, really good video. To me, the biggest thing was that green bun. I couldn't do it. Looking gross. So next story up on the lineup in the foodie news. You know, this is foodie culture, and we got to stay up to date on events. It's a new thing coming out. Boom! This is that lasagna dip with crispy chips from Olive Garden. Olive Garden lasagna dip with pasta chips. That's what it's called. And that's something new. Okay, but it's not really that new. Because if you guys will remember, I did a review on their new Italian nachos, which these Italian nachos were pretty awesome. It was a bunch of pasta chips with lasagna toppings all over it in a pile, kind of like some nachos. So that was a great menu item. I think people were not a fan of it. It didn't sell well, or maybe they had problems with it in the kitchen. But for me, I liked it, but they decided to retool it a little bit, and they switched it up, and now this is what they have, which is the pasta dip with the pasta chips around it. So it's the lasagna dip with the pasta chips around it. You dip it in there and you get, a taste of lasagna in every bite. Personally, I think that shit looks good as fuck too, and I don't mind doing a review on it. But personally, last time I went to Olive Garden, I just got the worst service ever. It was just a bad day. It had nothing to do with the waitress. I mean, I guess she did her best that she could, but it was just jam-packed. There was tons of kids and people running around. I hate a restaurant where they won't sit you so you can be comfortable. They had us jam-packed in like the little corner side of the restaurant. And the rest of the restaurant had closed tables looking all pretty and nice, and everything was all vacuums. So they were just like trying to, I don't know, save money or like not dirty the rest of the restaurant or something. So they had us all jam-packed in this little corner. Every single table was full. It was just ridiculous, and I just was not a fan. So it may be a while before I go back to Olive Garden and before I try that one. So next story, Planters has tuned in, has collaborated with Noon Whistle Brewing Company. Now, Noon Whistle Brewing Company has collaborated with Planters, and they're coming out with this new craft beer called Mr. IPA Nut. Mr. IPA Nut. You get it? A play on words like Mr. Peanut, but Mr. IPA Nut. Personally, I'm excited about this. Let's say this. I'm a fan of beer and I'm a fan of peanuts. And Planters coming together with this craft brewery to make this brand new drink. It's awesome, and I'm really excited about it. You know what I mean? The beer is said to have hints of citrus and hoppiness and honey roasted peanuts. And when you finish, it has a slightly salty finish to it. So that's what it's described as tasting like. I mean, I think it's cool. You eat bar nuts and peanuts and things like that while you're drinking beer anyway. So they just went ahead and made a craft beer and brewed it all together. It's only going to be available in Illinois, so that's kind of a bummer. But I'm excited to see this thing pop up online. I'm going to start seeing cans of this stuff. I'll get one imported over here. This is the next food item for y'all. This is new in the foodie world. Wendy's just announced a brand new food item. These are the Sauce'em Baconator fries. Wendy's coming out with a new Baconator fries. This time, instead of the cheese sauce, they're adding the Sauce'em sauce. And it looks like they may still have a little bit of shredded cheese there. So there's no cause for concern for the people out there saying they're not Baconator fries if they don't have cheese. There looks to be a little bit of cheese still on there. And I'm excited to try them. Because, personally, those Sauce'em sauces from Wendy's, they're pretty damn good. It's got a nice tang to it. If you guys have ever had Raising Cane's, the Sauce'em sauce tastes like the Raising Cane sauce through and through. I just have to tell you right here and now, it tastes just like one another. So if you've never had it, that's what you can expect. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. It's been Taco Tuesday, October 23rd, 2018. Thanks for being here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Let's go!
Yeah.
It's Taco
Uh-huh.
Tuesday.
All right.
We live.
You bitch.
You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
Let's go. Yeah.
Fool Nelson coming at you live.
All right.
You know every stream I do is super fire.
That's true.
And I go hard as a motherfucker.
What up, Westside? What up, EP?
Let's get to the show.